All right, Boker Tov. That's Hebrew for good morning. Just talked to my daughter, so Hebrew's just coming off the tongue. So good morning, guys, and welcome. And here we are, December 12th, 12/12/21. That's got to be auspicious, 12/12/21. And this is 10 days before solstice. So this is that magic time of year where we are literally being pulled into the dark. And you might even feel that. It's just going to happen so fast. Before we know it, we're going to be through solstice and into the, in breath. I always think of this as like this great exhale from summer to winter. And then we begin a big inhale from winter to summer. So this is this magic time of year. It's the call to turn inwards. And, our ancestors, wherever they lived, wherever your people journeyed from, there was a time when this dark time of the year was a time of great fear. Not everybody survived the deep cold and the lack of food and all of that. So then we'll celebrate with the feast day. And there's so many beautiful stories about the birth of the sun. S-O-N-S-U-N, the birth of the sun. That's going to happen, with the rebirth. So, what was it? Anyway, okay. I think I'm just going to let everything else unfold as we move through our practice. But we're going to move a little bit. This is my intention for the next week as we move into solstice energy, is to move for about 10, 15 minutes. And then enter into a little bit of yin, some forward folding, and end with restorative. I hope that sounds good. All right, so gather your props, take your comfortable sit. Good. Let's bring the hands together, and we're just going to start with this wheel of the year. We'll start by extending the fingers out and down, backs of the hands together and up. And just let your eyes close once you're settled, once you've got the motion. Just feel yourself still, the hands moving, a little wrist, warm up even happening here, moving the energies around you, and connecting this movement with your breath in some way. One more circling. Let the hands rest as you exhale. And on the inhale, you bring the hands back to rest in front of your heart space. Lengthen yourself tall. And bow your chin for a moment or two just to be in your stillness and your silence. Feel anything you've brought with you to the mat. And welcome it here. And then we'll call ourselves home. Begin with an inhale to lengthen tall and exhale this breath completely. And inhale fully to begin. Bowing your chin, resting in your stillness, in your resonance, in your vibrational energy. Embracing the dark, embracing the light. Releasing your hands to your thighs. Lift your chin and open your eyes. Okay, guys, we're going to start standing. And you could bring your blocks with you if you like. We'll just start at the top of your mat. Good. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Let's take a moment once you get here, look at your feet. Check out the alignment of your feet and the outer edges of the feet parallel to the outer edges of the mat. Ground the feet down with the toes. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here on your next inhale. Reach your arms out to the sides and up. Look up. Pause here for a few breaths. Feel this extension of your energy and also this drawing in of the energies. So you press the feet into the floor as you inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, let everything just move towards your center. Do one more breath like that. And reach up so tall as you inhale. And as you exhale, open your arms out to the side, swan dive to your forward fold. Release your hands to the floor, to your blocks. And let's just be here for a few moments. If you want to separate your feet wider, bend your knees, wiggle, shake, whatever you need to do to just welcome this moment is with your forward fold. Good. Okay, let's take the hands off the floor, grab the opposite elbows. So bend your knees as much as you need to here. Breathe nice and deep. Feel the weight in your feet evenly balanced. Release your head. Release your hands to the floor. We're going to inhale, lift the head, heart, chest. You might put your hands on your shins if that helps. And then exhale and fold. Yeah. And let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Get hands on the floor on your blocks. So step the right foot all the way to the back. Take a little lunge. Okay, let's just straighten and bend. Like just find some movement here. You could even keep the left heel on the floor, but maybe lift the foot up if that feels nice and moving. Good, do one more. And then we're gonna settle here, squeeze the thighs together, take your hands to your hips, come up. And then once you feel steady, you can reach the arms up, extend through the legs, reach. Good, exhale, take your hands to the floor and very quickly just keep the right hand on the floor, reach the left arm to the sky. Let's take a little twist. Just breathe here. Okay, find the energy. So lift the hips maybe. Good. And then both hands on the floor. We're gonna step forward from the mat. We'll inhale halfway, so hands on the floor, on your shins, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, maybe roll up, or you open the arms out, whatever feels good. And exhale, hands at your heart. Pause here for a breath. And then we'll release the arms by the sides. Be in your mountain pose for a moment. Feel your breath. Good. Your heartbeat. Find the balance in your feet. And then let's do the second side. Inhale, sweep up. Good, exhale and dive down. Touch the earth, hands on blocks, whatever you need. Inhale, lift the head and heart, hands on the floor on your shins. And exhale and fold. Do that one more time. There's an extension, push the thighs back. Good, exhale. Okay, hands either side of the feet, left foot to the back of your mat. Yeah, and then find some movement. Just whatever feels good. You might even just wag your tail or move front to back. Okay. And then coming back into that lunge shape, squeeze the thighs, take the belly in, your hands to your hips, and then all the way up if that's there, reach. Extend, breathe. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left hand's gonna stay on the floor, right arm's gonna lift. Take your twist. Breathe, strong in your legs. You can lift your hips a little bit. Good. And then both hands to the floor. We'll step back for the DFD. Your downward facing dog. And if you wanna put your knees on the floor, that's all good. It's gonna take 3-5 breaths. Here, move in whatever way, my friend, feels good. Doesn't need to be static. Take one more breath. And we're going to come into cobra. So inhale to plank. And I might even pause and plank. I'm just wiggling my feet back. One more breath. And then we'll lower down to the floor. Knees, hips, chest. Come down. Pause for a moment. Extend your legs. Prepare for cobra. And when you're ready, begin by lifting the shoulders, friends. Then the heart, then the head, then the hands can come in. Whatever feels good here, go to your place of cobra. Doesn't need to be static. You can move a little bit, stand a little bit, and release. Let's just pause here. Take some grounding, rest your forehead. Breathe. Good. Okay. Nice. Let's take it to Sphinx. So bringing your forearms to the floor, spread your fingers. Start by pressing the heart back, the head back, take the belly in. And then once you feel the forearms kind of anchor into the floor, and you can keep pressing the belly back, then start to drop the head, let the jaw go. And so the shoulders are pressing back, the belly's pressing back, the legs are engaged. And then start to turn your chin side to side. This is a way of kind of stretching the neck here. So no tension in your neck. If you feel you have tension, then let's find that place where the neck feels it's just receiving. Good. And then bring your head to center, just let it hang. Keep the engagement of shoulders to elbows to forearms. One more breath. Okay, I'm going to release from this just halfway and let the belly come down, let the head lift. If you need to come all the way down, do that. Bend your knees. We'll just start to rock the feet side to side. So you can make them wider apart. Just do a little of this. And then we'll start to circle, a little egg beater. So if it's better for you to rest your head on the floor while you do this, then do that. Yeah, do whatever's better. Good. Nice. Okay, reverse this egg beating. Go the opposite way. Feel your back moving, your hips moving. And then we'll just keep the knees wide apart, bring the feet together, soles of the feet together, and inner edges together. And we'll all melt down. Change the placement of your hands now. So the opposite hand is on top now. As you tuck your chin, rest your forehead. And soften and breathe. Melt yourself to the floor. Take one more breath. Beautiful. And then we're going to roll ourselves over the knees into child's pose. Just take a moment or two to find your child's pose, whatever feels good, knees together, knees apart. Hips to heels. And that's kind of a nice way to start. If your hips don't really touch the heels, just do your best there. And then if you need to tuck something in, you can do that. And then extending your arms from there. Maybe your forehead will touch the floor, or you need to support it. And just breathe here. Breathe here. Take one more full breath in. Sigh it out. Maybe do that one more time. See if there's any place else you can melt. So full breath in. Let it go. Okay, I'm going to round up onto hands and knees. We'll take your time, if you need to readjust, put something underneath your knees, do that. And then we'll just move into cat-cow. As you're ready, just feeling everything here. How can you make this feel so good for yourself? You turn inwards into the dark, and you open your heart to the light. Moving your hips, your tailbone, your thighs. Feel all of that happening. Okay, we're gonna hang out in cat for a moment. So the next time your back curls up, really press the forehead and the hip bones towards each other. Anchor the hands, lift your heart. And then exhale, start to change the shape, move into your cow pose. Maybe lift your eyeballs, lift your sit bones, drop your jaw. You can wiggle your jaw back and forth a few times. Good. And then I'm going to keep the toes tucked under, keep looking up as you send your hips towards your heels. And once they get there, walk the hands forward. Come into this version of child's pose with the open feet. Again, if you need to prop up or go less, do what you need to do, but be here. One more breath. Okay. Just going to walk the hands back, lift the knees up off the floor, and do a little bit of this, rolling front to back. So we're just moving the feet. Yes, we all know this. Okay, last one. Good. Okay, we're gonna move it into forward fold. So just walk the hands back, lift the hips, straighten the legs. Take a moment here, and then bring yourself all the way up. Either roll up or open your arms up to the side, come up. Bring the hands down to the heart. Good, pause here for a moment. Good. Take a look at the front of your mat. And we're just gonna walk and take our balance. So you're gonna feel which leg wants to go first, do the opposite one. Okay, just take that one foot off the floor, feel the balance, and then you'll set it down with great reverence. With the other one up, balance. And really move slow. Feel everything that happens with every step you take. Walking towards 2022. With reverence and reticence. What's the word I was looking for? What's gonna happen? Once you get to the front of your mat, both feet on the floor, release your arms, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale once we're here to halfway. Exhale and fold. Good. Feel your feet as they are. Let your head hang. Okay, we're gonna sit, guys. So you might walk your feet a little wider, start to sit down in your legs, and keep your hands on the floor. And you'll just do whatever you need to do. Come and sit down. Yes. Okay, yes. That's it. All right, roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Let's pause here for a few moments. Drop your shoulders if you can, tuck your chin a little bit. Just one more breath. And then from here, guys, we're gonna rock and roll to sitting. So I'm gonna do, I don't know, maybe 50 rocks, not 50, but just rock on your spine, whatever way feels okay for you. You know, taking the feet over the head, you don't have to do that. And if you only do it once and you sit up, that's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And then we'll come to sit. Just pause for a moment. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Take your time. And then once you come upright, if you want to put your socks on, your sweatshirts on, whatever you want, and we're gonna sit on something to move into a few forward folds. Oh, you're so excited. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab a blanket. Sit on. Okay. All right, let's start with the legs stretched out. So you're sitting on a little perch. That feels okay. Take your hands to the floor. And I have the legs are, you know, can be as wide as your sticky mat, wider, closer together, whatever feels okay. Just take a few moments to feel yourself lengthen. Take a deep breath in. And then just walk yourself into this forward fold, like really kindly. And then you're just moving into this darkness, embracing it, letting your head go. And just feeling the breath, even let your feet relax. Just feel whatever you need to be here. Hands can be outside the legs, inside the legs. You want to rock your torso side to side very gently. Go ahead and do that. Just feeling release a little more through the jaw, the eyes. Just receiving the breath. Noticing for myself, like I didn't know what I was doing. It's such a natural thing that we just do when we're in a place where we're not really paying attention or we're focused on something else. Remind yourself to breathe. Tension from your jaw go, from the wiggle the jaw side to side a few times. Letting the head drop a little more. Okay, I'm just going to take 2 more breaths here. Nice breath in. Release your exhale. Letting slowly bring yourself upright. You might even keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just be in this place of inviting in the light. So even with your eyes closed, maybe you can see the light in your room, just reflecting. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is Johanna. I'm going to keep the right leg where it is and bring the left leg in, and it might be tree pose, and it might be more open. So you decide what works. We're going to twist over the right leg. So start in the center. So your heart is facing, between the legs. You're all kind of in alignment here. We'll just pause. Notice if you need any props. Okay. Inhale as you are, grow tall. As you exhale, turn to face your right leg. Do what you need to do with the left leg and just bring it in. And then walk yourself out over this right leg. It doesn't need to be any more than what it is. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, where can I soften? What am I holding on to here? Generally, it's hips, back, jaw, shoulders. One of my teachers sent out an email today. Her name is Christina Sal, and as I say the word soften, she was writing about how, for 20 years, she's been working really hard at learning how to soften. And the fact that she's working hard at learning how to soften made her laugh, but she's like, that's the truth. It's not in my dosha. It's not easy for her. Some people it's very easy for. So whatever it is, you're working hard at softening. Or softening, just one of those things that comes naturally. Okay, take one more full breath in and out. Bring yourself up. And once you come upright, just again be in the center point for a moment or two. The heart just facing the center. And then we'll bring both legs together, just also to pause, be in the quiet and the stillness. Be where you are. Feel your breath, your softening, the difference in the two sides. Maybe you can feel in your sit bones. One side is a little more grounded. And then we move to Johanna on the second side. So whatever you need to do. Pull the right leg in, either tree pose or more open. And then once you're settled, pause in the midpoint so that we have the heart in alignment with the center of your groins. And then prop up your legs, soften your jaw, your face. And on your next inhale, grow tall. And as you exhale, turn your heart to face the left leg. Inhale again here. And release to the forward fold on your exhale. And just let everything fit in where it needs to go. Your body is highly intelligent. It doesn't need you to tell it really what to do. It's going to find it. Where we come in is in the habits that we've created in this body. It likes to be in its habitual form. So this is the opportunity to acknowledge those habits. That simple thing of maybe the head tilting to one side, that kind of a thing. Just soften. Let the body fit itself in where it needs to go. You let your head go a little more. Any tension in your jaw, back of your heart. Tension in your hips. Breathe here. This side feels a little tighter. That's different. The more you settle, the more spacious the breath becomes. Scanning again, any tension, shoulders, jaw, back of your neck. Take one last full breath in. Sigh it out. You can either do that again if you like. Bring yourself upright. Use your hands to press yourself up. And then just be in that center once you get there. Take your time though. On dog duty, you're just getting there. Take your time. Okay, after you've taken a few breaths in center, we'll just bring both legs out. Pause. We'll come back to forward fold with the legs extended. So once you're here, friends, just take your hands and one at a time, you're going to turn the thighs in. So I just grab the top and the bottom of the thigh. I'm just going to roll it in. Do the same with the other leg. Just roll it in. Okay, I'm going to go all the way to the calf. Tuck that little calf muscle as if it's moving to the outside. Good. You can use your hands to ground a little bit. And then once you've said that, heels on the floor. If you need to bend your knees, you know that's okay. And then just be in the upright. I'm sitting on a blanket, sit wherever you like. And then as you exhale, let the head drop and then walk yourself forward into this forward fold. You might even be coming in maybe through your cow pose. Okay, once you get to that place, as we come in with the legs like this, you can maybe feel the muscles or anything awakening there. And then once you're settled, then you can let your legs almost relax. And hopefully because of that tuck, they're not going to flop completely out. But they might, that's okay too. Just release yourself into the dark, into the places of unseen, places of held tension in the back body, all the way through the backs of your legs, backs of your hips, through your back of the neck, back of the head, back of the shoulders. The more you settle, you can let go and soften. And more space we create for the breath. Move to freshen, to nourish, to nurture. Just embrace anything you're feeling, anything that you're discovering or uncovering. Anytime you can take a full breath in, sigh out through your mouth as if you're just releasing more deeply. Last full breath in. Sigh out. And very gently using your hands, walk yourself upright. And again, you might keep your eyes closed. Just feel. Good. The last forward fold we're going to do with the soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana. And so then you'll feel free to throw your blankets in. You want to put a bolster in between your hips and your heels to support your knees. If the knees don't drop all the way to the floor, and even if they do sometimes, it's still nice to prop up. So whatever you know, talk the talk, walk the walk. And there it is. Okay. Good. Let's give ourselves a little foot massage while I adjust the camera. Rub your feet. Send your love, your energies, your gratitude. You know, this is, I say, our ancestors would fear this time of the dark. If you were old, sick, it's not a safe place to be in this dark time of the year. So let's just take this time for gratitude. It's the reason for the season, time of gratitude. Right now, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this body. I'm grateful for these feet. Good. And then just, feel free to massage your legs, whatever else you'd like to do. And before we move into the forward fold, we'll once again just take the hands to the floor, lengthen tall. Take a full breath in, and as you breathe out, let your head start to drop, your jaw drop. Walk your hands into wherever they're going to go. And if you get there, you want to sway very gently, move your torso, your hips side to side. Do that. Take your time. Walk yourself in. Receive, feel everything you have to be grateful for here. And you feel free to take that outside of yourself into people in your life. A warm house, food in your fridge, money in your bank account. You're living in Canada. You're living in Canada. I'm grateful for that. All of that. Even the hard stuff, You have to be grateful for those hard times, for the lessons, for making it to this age. Skin melting, softening, skin of your forehead, your eyes, your temples, your jaw. Just releasing yourself more deeply into this pose, into your breath. And very gently, whenever you're ready, just walk ourselves upright. Pausing for a few moments, just keep your legs in the Baddha Konasana even as you come upright. Softening right to the pelvic floor, right to the base of you. This nice open shape. And then stretch the legs out, straight in front of you one more time. Feel free to wiggle. So I'm just going to take these blankets off to the side. We're going to bring in our bolsters. Oh, that was my hair. And I'm going to bring in the blocks too, guys. And we're going to prop up the bolster. And, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to prop it up. And I'll use one block for the head, one block for the heart. And they can go low, they can go higher. You see how you like it. So let's see, I'm going to do second height and highest height. And I'll keep a little bit of space between them. Angle the bolster here. Okay, you want to have enough room to stretch your legs out straight. And then we are going to bring them into Baddha Konasana. So I'll take these little blankets I have on either side. Just give them a little rapid roll so that they're there and ready to support your knees, your thighs. And an eye pillow if you like. It'd be a very nice thing. Heart my eye pillow because I have this nice sweatshirt. Yeah, okay. And then just come to lie back on your supports. You kind of see, oh, my head feels supported, does my chest feel supported? And I think I hit it pretty good for myself, but you take your time if you need to adjust it, lower them, raise them. And then we'll just rest here for a few moments. I'm going to cover my eyes, be in the dark, and let the legs go straight. Now I have these little blanket rolls here. I'm just going to pull them up, rest my arms on them for a few moments. And just release yourself into this support. We're talking about the back of the body, and here, back of the head should feel supported. If it's not enough, throw another blanket maybe behind your head. Feel your heart supported, your wing space, your shoulder blades, the center, the inseam of the shoulder blades. Maybe that's where your wings unfurl and rest. Start to soften into your breath. So once you're settled, if you have your arms resting on the blankets and that feels so good, then keep them there. But if you want a little bit more opening for the fronts of the shoulders, you just take your maybe arms out, palms up, so you can have the hands on the floor. Or just take a few moments to just open the fronts of the chest, your chesticles here. Soften your cheeks, all four of them. Feel your tongue rest. Okay, so I'm just going to take 3 more breaths as you are. If you would like to stretch your arms over your head, just to give yourself a stretch, you could even interlace the fingers, flip the palms, and just stretch. You might even stretch your legs just as they are, just as you are. And then we'll release that stretch when you're ready. We'll bring the legs into Baddha Konasana and just throw these little props underneath the thighs or right up to the hip crease, the knees, whatever feels good. And then the arms can rest, or you could put your hands on your body. If they don't really fit there, you can even sneak your fingers into the waistband of your pants. And you're holding your tummy in, and then they'll stay where they are. So decide what feels good. And let's just rest into this shape. Stop talking and let you just experience your own quiet. Feel free to move around a little bit, get yourself comfortable. So then you can be very still. Rest. Be still. Be quiet. Be present. All your stress and tension, any worries. Imagine them gently rolling off you, resting on the floor, and sweep them away for this moment. And being with what's remaining. Just noticing any tension even in your fingers, the palms of your hands, the heaviness of your arms, the tops of your shoulders, the back of your heart, the backs of your wings, the top of your belly, mid belly, and your low belly, all the way down to your pelvic floor, your hip creases, inner thighs, inner knees, soles of your feet. And then just being with the free flow of your breath, consciously deepening that breath. And just like we're coming out of Shavasana, just gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And you can place the soles of the feet on the floor and like move yourself into basic resting pose. So the feet wide, knees together. You pull your little blanket supports up for your arms again if you like. And just take a few breaths here. Make everything soft. And move into a very gentle windshield wiper. So on a hike, shift the body shape, change how this goes and how it flows. From here, friends, let your knees drop to one side and let yourself slowly press up. Don't worry about coming to rest on the floor. Just press up for a few moments of just sitting and feeling and receiving. You can feel the heaviness of your eyes. You feel mine are like, I can barely open them. I'm just going to embrace that for a few moments. Okay. So without disturbing the body too much, I'm just going to come into waterfall, and you might even use that for Shavasana, or I'll give you an opportunity to change it if you need to. Okay, the bolster is going to go underneath the knees, calves, and if you want to put your blocks there and make it a little higher, you can do that, and you can always pull them out, see what you think. And then I'll take one of these blankets, and I'm just going to do a little roll for behind the shoulders, underneath the shoulders. I'm not going to do a really thick sausage. Maybe I'll kind of just fold it into threes, so I get this little support here. We'll put that down, and then the other blanket can be for the head. And if you need something to cover yourself with, I'm getting chilly. You got chilly during Baddha Konasana, it just takes you out. So, all right. So once you're settled, then throw my socks on. We'll take the calves, knees over the bolster. This is going to go right behind the heart, underneath the heart. Well, if you have a heating pad, which I do, just throw that in as well. Put that right over top of this blanket. Supporting the back of the heart open. Support your head. So roll your blanket underneath your head for as much as you need. You can be the same height as the shoulders. That's fine. And if you need a blanket to cover yourself, put that in. And then the arms can open over this blanket. They can rest on the blanket with the hands on the body. Waistband, whatever feels good. Bring in your eye pillow once again. We're eye covering, embracing the dark, the unknown, the unseen, the cocooning, the hugging, the embracing. and moments of stillness, quiet. Feel into whatever it is you've got here, whatever you need. Drop in. Drop your inner gaze, center of your brain. You're looking towards your pineal gland, shaped like a little baby pine cone. Producer of melatonin. Hormone of soothing and of calming. Soften your temples, your cheeks, your tongue. You soften and embrace yourself a little more than you are right now. You dropped off any stress or tension, any worries. Feel maybe they come to rest on top of you like a little pressure weight, just grounding you. Not too heavy. You can carry this burden. You have all you need to see you through. Grace, with acceptance, with gratitude. With sweetness. And taking a few deep sighs to let go of anything maybe you're not aware of. Choosing to stay as you are for our final 5 or so minutes of rest. If you want to make any adjustments to any of the props, maybe just use your feet to move the bolster if you need to, the blocks if you need to. And take that blanket out from under your shoulders. Do that as well. Just finding your rest once again. Knowing that this is our final few moments of practiced rest together. Just as quick as you can, drop in all of your powers of presence, Let yourself be as heavy as you possibly can. Releasing the dark, the things you can't see, and inviting in the light, the illumination. Embracing it all together here as it is, the yin and the yang. The light and the dark. Just bringing your attention back to this body, the heaviness, any place that you feel could be a little bit more heavy. Let it go. Inviting in the lightness of your breath. Just feeling this breath move maybe up through the soles of your feet and out through the crown of your head. And all the way back. Maybe out through the arms, the fingers. Illuminating your own awareness to all the parts of you can fill and breathe into. And let's move really slowly, friends. Bring yourself out, maybe just a very gentle awakening to the wrists, the ankles, the toes, the fingers. And give yourself a big stretch if that's there. Then you'll bend your knees, and maybe you'll rest with just the knees bent for a few moments, or you hug them in. Just be gentle, kind, loving, embracing. We move with great gratitude for these quiet moments of reverence for this gift of embodiment, this great gift you've been given at this time. And you move to your side when you're ready. And after a few moments there, you'll bring yourself up to sitting. just like we do. And just take some time to just really be in this sit and just feel this great space of deep relaxation, cultivated, created for yourself, and to honor that. It's not easy. It's worthwhile. Okay. I'm just going to change the cross of my legs just to move into non-habitual form. And whenever you're ready, friends, you'll inhale from here. And as you exhale, you bring your hands together at your heart. Bow your chin. It's honoring all that you are. With love and gratitude and joy. In your next inhale, grow tall, lengthen. And exhale here, and we'll seal this practice with our May We Be Blessed mantra. One inhale.
May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy.
Inhale for Om. Take a full breath in. Breathe it into your hands. Hold that breath, friends. Bow your chin. Just send your love, devotional energy, all that good energy, everything you've released into your hands. We're just going to press these hands into the heart, one hand over the other. Good. Taking this time to offer all that you are and all that you have done to yourself. Good. Lift your chin, open your eyes, and stay put. With gratitude. Happy Sunday. Great rest of your day. Stay cozy, stay warm, stay centered. So much love. So, see you very soon. Thank you guys. Yes. Bye. Bye.